Yeah, there's 4 of them standing around the ball. Sabara and Cranston appear to be the favourites. Cranston does drive it, and it's gone in. Off the post, potentially. Didn't get the best view of it because the players were blocking it. It was a one off the training ground, and Jordan Cranston scores the goal that gives Solihull Moors the lead inside the 10th minute, and not the start Dagenham wanted.
Not at all, no, James. I mean, it looked as though it was going to be set for Joseph Barra, but it's a good free kick routine, to be honest. We're just waiting for the replay to come back through to us as we're watching it down here. But it's a poor one for Dagenham to concede so early on. 10 minutes gone in this game.
Saunders with the routine. Vilhete is the target, and he brings it down, and it's nearly the equaliser. What a mismatch that was. Balanta will look to make that run to the near post, you suspect. McCullum will keep this in play. He won't in the end. It's a shame.
But yeah, Dagenham moving forward here and hopefully can fashion a chance.
Saunders again having to work hard because the ball going high on their bounce. Robinson will challenge Restorer. It falls for Vilhete. Oh my word. Just for a second it seemed to be shaping and Boot was interested. Robinson back on the ball. Daggers trying to find a way through here. Haven't forced Boot into any saves of note. Robinson comes forward and Vilhete offers the extra man. It's a real shame for Daggers. It was good defending again. Just a little toe coming in there from Usher Shipway. Robinson inside the area, gives it back to Balanta. Can he keep it in? He can. He stands it up towards the near post. In comes Saunders, and Daggers do equalise. It's a good move. Balanta at the heart of it as always, and George Saunders has his first for the club.
What a great move, James. That was a fantastic move. It looked as though at first the chance had gone with the little toe in there from the Solihull defender, but they've worked that so well. Just tight, intricate play on the edge of the area, and I'm so pleased for George Saunders to get his first goal. That's absolutely fantastic.
Danger still not cleared. Excellent ball by Adai. It could go in, and Justin has to spring cat-esque across his line and does so just in the nick of time. Carl Hudlin first to it to find James Ball, the former Ebbsfleet man. Storer, who's had over 600 appearances as well in his career now. Been at the Moors for some time. He's a local lad, captaining his side. Picks out a good ball here. Hudlin is first and second. A lovely pass. Sabara deflected. Excellent save from Elliot Justin. Neither side have really had long periods of possession. It's not been that sort of, you think back to international football at times where both sides just pass it on the back lines. Both sides pressing pretty high, as Vilhete does just that now. And this is why they're pressing high. They're trying to force the error. Vilhete into the area. Can Dagenham turn things around before half-time? Balanta on the edge will want to test the keeper. Handball, surely. Penalty. You got to feel for the man. It's the captain, but it definitely hit him on the hand. They were trailing Dagenham. Can they get themselves in front for the first time this afternoon? Balanta v Boot. And it's a coolly converted penalty from Angelo Balanta. Bottom left, keeper no chance. And Dagenham have turned this game around.
Cool, calm. Angelo Balanta, that's what he brings, isn't he? I mean, it's a great penalty kick. Sent the keeper the wrong way. And this is what we want from Dagenham. You know, they've gone 1-0 down in this game and they've pulled themselves back into it.
I think it's Sagaf out there working really hard, and
brilliant.
A chance for Dagenham to break. Sagaf's 2-on-2 with Balanta. The ball bobbles away from him, but Robinson's coming with him. Balanta inside the area. Great feat from Balanta. He finds McCullum. It's deflected. It's a real shame because Sagaf took it off him, and McCullum has his hands in his head. He can't believe it, George Benson.
Oh, to an eye.
Gordon picks out a good cross early on. Vilhete will keep it in. Robinson heads it down. He just couldn't get it across his man. Right with a decent ball, and it's in the net for Dagenham and Redbridge. Matt Robinson's the one peeling away, and it's his fourth for the season. We said he's been putting himself in areas to score goals, and he's got another one.
It's unbelievable, James, isn't it? You play 140 games for your club, scoring one goal, and now he's 4 in 13, I think that might be now. It's absolutely...
Sabara overlapping to Storer, who drives it and kind of snatches at it. And as George says, you feel that they're going to throw a lot of bodies forward and they will create chances.
Really keen to get there and get in front of everybody and make sure that he headed that ball away, and it was important that he did so there.
He's going to be called upon here again, and probably as Williams wins the header. It's a good save from Elliot Justin, and good probably doesn't do it justice, because that is a fingertip claw from a wonderful header from Williams. It looked for the world it was going in. They also continue to threaten at the other end as Williams and Balanta have a coming together. Not like a lot of handbags, they've kind of both were stuck to each other. It's a red card, no? It is.
Well, it looks as though he I was going to say,
Tyrone,
James,
did he have him by the throat?
Looks as though he grabbed him Balanta by the throat was my first thought.
Well, in some sense, it won't really affect Solihull too much because, you know, apart from defending and playing on the break,
well, exactly.
He's a good option going forward. But Liam Gordon's bursting forward here. McCullum's going to pick up the loose ball. Vihete is the man on the far side. Will Williams be missed immediately here? Well, Hete tries to squeeze it out to Gordon, I think was the target. It's an odd header from Ball. Balanta drives on a goal. It's a good save from Boot. I thought McCullum was going to try and get on the end of it, and could argue it was a little harsh, but it was away from his body, and he wasn't that close to the player at the time. Everybody forward, though, for the Moors. They're going to go out to the right-hand side. Ball gets a decent purchase on it, and it's a comfortable save for the Daggers goalkeeper. Hasn't had a lot of action, had a bit of injury himself since
it's another
coming
one,
as well.
James, who's really sort of...
Again, Dagenham dropping off. The shot comes in. A brilliant sliding tackle that time. Elliot Johnson, fantastic. Rooney to pounce and score. It's Vihete was trying to head the ball back, and the substitute, Adam Rooney, has poked the ball home. Nothing Justin could do. He just got left stranded there. The ball is immediately put back into play. Elliot Justin comes off his line, and that will be the full-time whistle here at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. And Dagenham have won by 3 goals to 2. Not the first time they've done that at home.